Happy Professional Women Week. No, that's not it. Happy Professional Women in Building Week. You go, girl.
Hi, I'm Amy Bertrand. I am your GHBA CEO, and I'm proud to work with women in our home building industry who have great advice for you. Listen up to hear what they say are their greatest tips for people in this industry.
So it's valuable for me to connect with other women because I think that we offer a unique perspective and viewpoint, and we offer unique talents that are not always seen in the home building industry. Things like empathy and intuition and how to connect with people on a deeper level. So I think it's very valuable for us to connect with one another and then learn from each other on how to use our gifts to make the home building industry a better place.
Well, because women are the minority in this industry, but it's such a great opportunity for women to get into the industry because we create the opportunities. I've had the privilege of having several mentors in my construction, home building career, and one I get to work with every single day. So whenever I have a question that I don't want to escalate to my boss or something, I get to run situations by her. She tells me what to say, so I can make sure I always look good at all times.
Why wouldn't it be valuable to connect with women in the home building industry? I think it's valuable to connect with all women in all industries. That's how we move forward, that's how we get better, that's how we build relationships, and that's how everyone's business grows. So any kind of relationship is important, and especially women, because women are the ones that do everything, and we need the help whenever we can, so there's nothing wrong with making those relationships and connections to get you to the next level.
I think it's valuable because I've always believed in participating in and being a part of whatever industry that you're in. And
I think it's great to grow my network with other women and learn from them, and us ladies need to stick together.
And I think it's important because women are so detail-oriented and usually we don't forget things.
And I wish that I knew it was okay to ask questions because I felt like I had to figure it out all on my own. Especially in this industry, there are so many incredible women that you can just ask for help, for mentorship, for anything, and everyone's so willing to give, and I just wish that I had given myself that freedom when I was first starting out, because it took me a lot of learning to realize that nobody would think any less of me for asking. So that's what I wish I knew.
The best piece of advice I think someone has ever given me, and I find this true to be true in my personal life and my professional life, is to surround yourself with people that will lift you up, that'll bring out the best in you, and just have that positive vibe around you at all times, because that will really elevate you to that next level.
Perfect.
The worst piece of advice I've ever gotten was, you fake it until you make it, which is not great advice. Because if you don't know, you don't know. So the best way to do is ask questions, and once you ask questions, you'll find out what you need to know. The more you know, the better it is. I have a great mentor, Jennifer Keller. Asks her tons of questions all the time. If there's something that I don't know, she doesn't, hesitate to let me know and help me understand the questions that I need answered. It's just best to ask the question, get the answer, so you can do it right at all times.
And I have to say, I have always been doubted in the remodeling profession and in building profession, that because I'm a girl, that's a disadvantage, and I totally have ignored that, and feel like that I now have the respect of the people I work with and for, that women absolutely do know what they're doing, sometimes even better. So please continue to just be strong and do what's in your heart and the blessings of the gifts that you've been given. So thank you so much.
My answer to that is, I don't think people intentionally land in the home building industry. I got a degree in history and wanted to be a teacher. That didn't work out, so I found myself working at a welcome center in a master plan community, Cinco Ranch on the west side. Had a wonderful boss who became my mentor, stuck with me all these years, and I've absolutely loved land development. Loved the marketing side, rose up through the ranks, became a VP of marketing, and I love it. I love the opportunity to create places where people raise their families and live their life, and I take it very personally, and it's been a fabulous career. And I'm thrilled to be a part of PWB and have the opportunity to connect women like me with other women, to just learn from, grow from, connect with, and encourage other women who may not think of home building or land development as a first career choice. So it's been a wonderful career.
Hi, I'm Sonora Storm, and I have to be the biggest GHBA fan there ever was. I love the GHBA. I came along and joined from a previous employer about 7 years ago, and I was very scared, very intimidated by all the people knowing each other and me being new. But I found my place, and when I did, it was just the most amazing feeling. And my place was just meeting one person at a time, finding one person to connect with and grow that relationship. And from there, it just exploded. I have the most wonderful friends at the GHBA, friends that I can count on day or night. So my advice is just take the plunge, get involved, find that one person that you can connect to, and after that, the next and the next. And before you know it, you too will be a long time GHBA'er and possibly maybe a bigger fan than me, but that's going to be hard to do. So hope to see you soon, and if you do join, or when you do join, come find me. I'm Sonora Storm with Lincoln Jacob Construction. Have a beautiful day.
So years and years and years ago, I was actually recruited by a home builder after I did an event for them doing philanthropic work for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. I had been working for them for several years and did a good job on the event that they did with us and was recruited to do marketing. So I started as a copywriter and an event planner for them at Royce, and gosh, that was 25 years ago. So I've been around a little bit. But you never know where something is going to lead you, the path where you go. I just listened and thought it would be neat, and I love the industry already, so I jumped in both feet.
I'm really proud to have grown up in home building in Houston, Texas. I started in this industry in 1996, and the GHBA has been an integral part of who I am and what I've been able to experience on my journey in home building. So coming back to my roots is always something that's really important to me. And the one thing I have to say about Houston is I'm certainly not surprised that our wonderful leaders in Houston and our female leaders in Houston have created this amazing organization, but also just the people and the relationships. I treasure them, and I realize more and more every day how important that is to continue to nurture those relationships and to always remember who helped you along the way and to give that back. So
Yes, I have attended a wonderful event with PWB. It was sponsored by Sherwin-Williams, and we got to paint. I believe it's Van Gogh or Picasso, and I forgot which one. But I took liberties, and it doesn't look like either one of the original. So it's beautiful, and I hang it up, and I said, yes, I was inspired. But thank you very much, PWB, for allowing us to get together and have fun and grow our relationships. Amen.
One of the ones that has turned out to be one of my favorites was the painting at Sherwin-Williams. There was a group of us, and we all did, it's kind of like a paint by numbers, but the camaraderie was awesome. The feedback was awesome. Getting to see how other people look at the world through their lens and their painting was amazing. So it kind of brings a group together and kind of lets you know how other perspectives are in the same thing. So it's always nice to get a different perspective in something that you're doing.
PWB has been fantastic. We did a Iron Chef cook-off, which was probably one of my favorite events. Really got to meet
met a lot of neat ladies and had fun in the process.
So yes, so for PWB, I've gone to all the events. We've had a networking event at Truck Yard, which was amazing. We did some icebreaker games, and it was just an easy event to get to know women and just to be in a relaxed setting. I've also attended the Iron Chef event where we had different kitchens and we had teams and everyone got to make a meal and we all got to cook and get to know one another, and then it was judged, and it was such a good time. And then today we are at the Leaders Lunch, and we have some top women in the industry here to teach us how they got started, advice that we are going to soak in. And I just, being around women and seeing women to look up to as a woman in this industry means so much. So thank you for being here, and see you around.
Hi, I'm Donna Bunick, the Director of Builder Programs here at the GHBA, and I'm the staff liaison for the Professional Women in Building. When I was given the opportunity to lead these ladies, it recharged my soul. I was just so excited to be given this opportunity to lead all these fantastic women into 2022 with this brand new council. I'm really proud to say that we started off with 70-something members, and today we have 285 members. So kudos to all of you that joined the PWB, and I just hope that you all stay active, and we'll see you at the October 27th, which is that wine event. Until then, love you.